Live. Let's see. Check my chat.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking about doing there. Backdrop in here. Put the mute on. Go to YouTube. That way I can see chat on my backdrop here. Bam.
Hey, Alan.
Try Valley.
So, Alan, aka Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I've been to quite a few hunts with him. He actually came up here last year for our hunt. He donated quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, I can see you now. Finally got my chat up. I can see Alan. Alan, what's up, man? Mute myself here for a second.
I gotta wait for a few more to hop on.
Right.
I will go ahead and let the comment picker go.
Right.
It up.
I see that. I see that yours in the backdrop. Is that an option too, where you could put the picture?
Yeah,
on your...
just download a picture or your logo, and you can monetize your little deal. Alan, did you do any winter hunting? Hey, James. Yeah, it's just me. Looks like we lost him. Anyways, let me get this camera. No. There he is.
Yeah, I was trying to look at settings, and I knocked myself out. I need to stop playing. I'll have to play with it next time when we're not live.
Yeah, I usually do it right before you get into the stage.
Whoops.
Alan, do a hashtag TVMD. We'll do a drawing at the end of the show. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice, extremely nice this weekend. We plan on going out Saturday and Sunday. Heck, I think I'm going to go up the rest of this work week.
What's up, Iron? Good job, old man. Make some adjustments here. Adjust myself here. Are you watching?
All right, well, I'll get that back up in a little bit. But
right.
Let's talk about a weekend hunt, dude. You do any hunting over the weekend?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, I sort of did a little bit. I think Ditto he had all his stuff going on. I went to that one spot, that schoolhouse. It's highly junky, and I went over a yard that I've been over a lot and found a few things. Found, this is it. Yeah, I found a sweet penny. It's a 1918 sweet penny. Found this little doohickey too.
APA. Enjoying the weather. Kind of wish I was out right now. It is extremely nice. Dude, what is that?
I'm not sure. I was wondering if it was some furniture, but it doesn't have a hole in it. It's solid all the way back, but it's kind of, I don't know if it's a furniture piece or what. Mystery item.
Mystery item.
Yeah.
That was at the schoolhouse?
No, I found that in that yard that I've been going over here in town. That I don't know. I keep finding interesting things. It'll focus.
Alan, that's our collection. We're kind of hoarders when it comes to metal detectors.
Yeah, I don't know if this. It looks like this may be gold plated. It's got some worn spots and some gold, and I don't know if these diamonds are real or if they're fake. I ought to take that to Ken and have him use his diamond thing, his little. Yeah, that's kind of. I was thinking maybe it was some kind of drawer, maybe I don't know, something like that. I was wondering if it was some sort of furniture piece. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, you got me beat on the metal detectors because I only got the legend, then I got the white over in the corner, and then I got that old Garrett I picked up a friend. They were cleaning out garage, and I think I need to talk to Charlie. I might end up back with my bounty hunter because his boy's like not metal detecting like he hoped he would. He's like, "Hey, you want that metal detector back?" He says, $50. I'm like, yeah, I might grab it back just to have something to hold on.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Having a backup.
A backup for a backup. Because the white's a backup for less. Yeah, backup for a backup. Yeah, that on medium, right?
Yeah, Alan has a E-track. I really like the E-track. I really like the Manicore. Love the Equinox. And
I love my legend. I love my legend.
Yeah, I really enjoy the legend. I got the let's see where this way. No, this way. There's one of them here, and I think the other one's right there. I have two of them. One's Dad's and one's mine. I have the LG 24. We put the LG 15 on the other one.
Yeah. If your buddy still has that one coil, and I'm hoping my tax money comes in Friday, I might end up getting that other coil, so I'll have that other coil.
Yeah, did you ever email him or message him?
Yeah, I messaged him.
Okay.
I told him, I said, hey, I just don't got the extra. It's not a bad price. What he wants for it, it's not too badly priced. Just don't have the extra scash. Assuming the fact that my bill, when I hear from him today or tomorrow, or I didn't hear from him today, but I imagine my evac bill is going to be about $400.
Gee.
Put a new circuit board in the central heat unit and a new thermostat and labor. Just the two items, not including the thermostat they put in, was going to run me about $305. So I imagine with the thermostat and then putting that in, that's going to probably jump at another $100.
No.
I hear you.
So that's going to probably $400. Shave your beard.
Yeah, I did. I usually get a haircut in February anyways, and I was trimming up the beard, and I couldn't find the extender, so I just like, you know what, cut it off and did the best around my down here. Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot of detecting over the weekend. I think we went out Sunday and went to a little bit larger town, to a few parks, and unfortunately, bigger town, you get more detectors then. So I had a feeling that wasn't going to be a hot spot. We did find a few things,
Right.
but we kind of moved on to the lake, and I wanted to do some magnet fishing, but we've hammered it. The lake we're going to go to, a buddy of mine, he actually pulled out a gun his very first throw.
Oh,
magnet.
wow.
He pulled out a gun, and then like a week later, we went out there and got a lot of rust.
Mm. That's interesting. What?
But other than that, we not a whole lot. Maybe a couple Wheaties and one relic.
One relic. That's worth it.
Nothing to really show off.
Yeah, like I said, mine small potatoes. Well, like I said, this little piece of thing, it's, I don't know, that's interesting. It's definitely, you can see kind of the gold glimmer in the back of it. It looks like what it was because there's a hole in the side. I'm thinking it was a watch.
It kind of looks like one. Like a little lady's watch.
Yeah, I don't know if these are real or if they're fake. They're all in there, though.
That's pretty cool.
Like I said, that's why I'm going to have to figure out if them are real, them diamonds are real, or if they're just junk. They were real diamonds, man. There's quite a few there. It ain't much, but maybe all of them might count for something. Who knows? My luck, it's all fake. But like I said, got this in the mail today. There was a guy online in one of the detectorist groups, and he printed one out for his legend. It's a little nifty little fines holder. Got a little compartment here.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. We plan on getting a 3D printer so we can do our own stuff.
Right. Well, he made a pretty fair deal for it, but it's pretty cool. Get here in the back because I don't usually carry a battery, and mine's usually charged up. My legend, I don't know about you, does really good, but it goes right there in the back of it. I mean, I think that's just cool. I mean, I kind of wanted to do the external battery thing, but I've never really, as much as me and John have gone like 4 or 5 hours, had no need for. I mean, I guess if you were out in the middle of nowhere, I could see the point of it. But
I bring mine if we're doing multi-day hunt camping, and I got my what is it? Jackery. I got a Jackery. The Jackery I usually use for the phones, and I'll charge my Manicore. But the Legend, since I have the external battery pack, if it's low, I just use the external battery pack so I can save juice on the Jackery.
Right. And then I seen another deal. I mean, I seen the price of it, man, but the capacity and some of the new portable battery packs you got, I've seen a lot of people in the forums.
Hey, Martin.
Smell it. But they're using just a portable, like your phone battery things. Yeah, it smells fine. I don't know what wattage they are, but like the battery packs used for cell phones and stuff, they're just plugging their cord in and using them, and they're charge a Legend and go on. So it's maybe
a little backup battery things. I actually got one of those too. I take to trips as well.
Yeah,
as a backup. It's
I think a cheaper alternative. I think if you don't want to or don't want to spend that extra big chunk for that battery, or just don't have it. The little power banks for like you use for cell phones and stuff, I mean, they're pretty good size, and that's where I've seen some people make comments of they're just using a power bank that you would charge your cell phone and stuff on.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I've seen a couple of guys doing that. I mean, I think, let's see, I'm looking on Amazon and some pretty decent size ones.
Yeah, I got one right here.
Still way cheaper. Yeah, still way cheaper than spending as much as what, the power bank for the Legend. I mean, here's a good one right here for $30. Right here, USB-C cell phone charger, 40,000 mAh power bank for $28. They even have the ones with the solar power too.
Yeah, I got mine on sale for I think $3 at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't pass it up. but that bank is the only battery bank that I can use for my drone. That can charge the batteries on the drone, because I think it's a 2.0, and my phone chargers are like a 2.5 or a 3.0, and
Right.
the directions on for my drone, they're like really strict about that thing blowing up if you overcharge it or put too much.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just crazy. So I was like, that's the only thing I can use to charge that drone.
Right. That's understandable. Here's one for $18 right here. Waterproof, even solar charging, extra power, everything like this. That's like $20. Huh. 800. So that's
Yeah,
a pretty
Martin.
good size.
Me too. I every time I go out, I always have my backup with me just in case, especially if we travel.
Yeah, it's $30. Get one of them. It's just be handy to have. And I've seen several guys charge their Legend off of one, so I'm like, you know what? Save myself the $140 and just go with the $30 option, which will work. It's just as good as the others, the way what I've read and watched people do. So. Right. Yeah. Show me. I'm the same way. I mean, I could run mine 3-4 days hunting 2, 3, 4 hours. And I think it's even lasted me as far as a week, depending on how much we hunted each day. If I did 2, 3 hours one day, 2, 3 hours the next day, and the next weekend, 2, 3 hours here, 2, 3 hours there. It's been a week. Over a week, actually. I've hadn't had to charge it. I've never really gone like a 8-hour run metal detecting. I think my arm would fall off. That long.
The battery life for the Legends, what, 12 hours?
I think so.
Then with the extended battery pack, you can just plug in and go, and I think it's up to 16 altogether. I know the Bandicoot's only like 7. I'm usually, if I'm doing an all-day hunt, I'm usually done by then.
I was thinking I had that. I don't know where my book. I have my book somewhere. I thought I had it handy. I don't have it handy.
David, the snow all gone up there?
That is definitely got me
You want this light?
interesting. I thought I had it. Thought I had it somewhere up here. Nope, I guess not. It's actually, I think I know where it's at. It's probably in the back room on the dresser.
Martin. Here's the other one that we have to mail.
Not in the case. My wife lets me go on. I'm 16.
That's awesome. Hey, Shannon.
No. That is not completely done, sister.
It's not?
Still about an inch on the ground. So Western New York, usually
down a little bit back.
I guess it's kind of hit and miss for you,
it's
right?
Okay.
Snow season.
It's all fully cooked. It's all fully cooked.
I'll go ahead and mute him real quick. David, so Western New York, you guys' winter season's usually over mid-April, late April? All right.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. She was cooking something. I was like, got squirreled there for a minute. Oh, yeah.
Shaggy.
Another thing, we talk about squirreling and stuff. I got this in the mail today.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's just I think my adventures one of these days is going to get me in trouble. It's going to catch up to me. My bidding. My bidding one of these days is going to get me in trouble. You laugh. It's true. It's very true.
You have an addiction, dude.
Well, I just like getting on there, and then I see the shiny, and then I get myself in trouble. Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you shush. Uh. So what do you think I picked that gym up for?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm going to the Bible.
What year is it?
1851.
Oh man, I'm tempted. I have my book right next to me. Let's do $8.
That I paid for it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're close. I paid 10 for it.
Okay. I'm gonna guess the value of it's probably 13, 14.
Go higher.
A little bit higher.
Yep.
Was that close?
You're bridging the gap, but you probably double what you're saying and add a couple dollars.
Okay.
So it's saying 1851 was normal date, which it looks like normal date to me, because I think there's a 51 over 81 variation or error, which is worth a lot more. But it says good condition. Let's see. Oh, let's see how they rate. Okay. So G4 conservatively worn Liberty is readable. Okay, the
You doing
Liberty
blue book or a red book value?
Red Book. Liberty is legible. Liberty is legible. So we know it's at least G4. Now let's go to the very good. Hairline smooth but visible. Outline of each ear clearly defined. I would say the complete ear line is definitely legible. It's on the hairlines. Man, I'd say it is. It could be very good. So very good. I had to go back to my thing. I'd say it's pushing very good. So very good is about $40.
Oh wow.
So I got a heck of a good deal on that.
Yes, you did. Get my red book out.
Because according to the grading on it, if I'm reading my Liberty pad.
You said at 51?
Yeah, 51. All hairlines are visible. Hair cords forming invisible. Yeah, I would say it's very good. I'd say pushing on that. Say very good.
Dude, nice.
Because what I'm reading on it, it's you can read Liberty. You can see her ear. I'll have to send you a picture of this because
let me get you enlarged up for a second.
See if it can focus out here. You can see her ear, and then my camera's not going to focus as best, but you can read Liberty on her headband. You read the Liberty in it. The stars are all there. The stars are visible. Dates good and clear. Her ear is there. Get a smaller point. You can see the whole outline of her ear.
That's a lovely coin, dude. Lovely coin.
So I'd say confidently it's a very good. So it's valued $40 according to the Red Book. According to the Red Book, 51 normal date, very good condition is $40. So
That's awesome.
that's a steal for what I got it for.
That was a large scent. I think I have a 43.
Yeah, I got another one too. I got another one I picked up along the way. I didn't pay next to nothing for it. How you doing, Looter? People keep just popping in. Yeah, you said you have another one. I have another one too. I was just, like I said, that was my late night shenanigans. See, that one is a lot cleaner than this one. This one's a 1852.
Large scent as well.
Yeah, large scent as well. You can see it's got a little bit of green going at the top, but you can read the date and everything.
Frank, you actively doing some bottle digging, or you guys still got some snow up there? I've been seeing the shorts and TikTok videos. Not sure if you guys got it all stocked up on footage, or if you guys are braving the cold out there. He goes to some killer bottle dump sites. I mean,
No, yeah.
they're really hard to find around here. There's one that I'm looking for that's on the river, and I tried looking for it last year, but couldn't find it all the way. I guess it was like a mile down the road where I was located at, but I was
Really?
decided doing some metal detecting out in the river. We ended up pulling a 1930s Cracker Jack token, but I really wanted to find a bottle dump.
Well, see, there's a old dump / bottle dump thing here in town, and this guy told me about where it's at. So I don't know. That might be an adventure one day. So
I lucked out when I found mine in my backyard. I was just goofing around and decided to start digging, and about a 10 by 10, it was just, I think I pulled out 40 perfectly filled just clear bottles, beautiful bottles, and then probably another 2 5-gallon bucket loads of broken ones.
Oh,
but
wow.
I ended up finding, like, I found some silver in there, V nickels.
Wow.
A really old track metal from probably turn of the century. It was a lead one, and that was about 2 feet down. It was like a few inches below the bottle dump itself. So I think it was just a trash pit at one time. My house used to be a convenience store.
Yeah, right. That's like the guy here in town, another place I got a spot to detect, and I found a quarter there. And he kept finding bottles and stuff. He's like, man, I don't know why I just keep finding bottles all over my backyard. And I went to the Sanborn Maps, and his garage was a pop or a bottling company.
That's sick.
So no wonder why, no wonder why he keeps finding like these almost complete bottles all over his backyard. You go and look up on the, what if I could get to that? Since I'm sitting here now you got me thinking here. See if I could bring this up. It was kind of cool. I sent it to him. He's like, all right, that makes sense. You know, he was all like, nah. Like, why keep finding all these bottles, old pop bottles and stuff?
Yeah, we've been metal detecting at a local town near a park. It's across the street. The city owns it. My buddy found a stamp, and wasn't for sure what it was. He handed it to me, and I got it cleaned up, and I was like, there's writing on this. This is actually a press stamp. Come to find out, there's a shop that was right there, and they were doing advertisement for those Lucky Strike cigarettes. And
oh yeah,
he found one of the presses for one of those advertisements, and so we did a little sandblasting and got it all cleared up. And it is chipped, so it's missing a little bit, but yeah, we're reading it. And I was like, wow, dude, they said some weird stuff back in the day about, No, it clears your throat. It's super healthy for you since it's smoked tobacco. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow. I was pretty impressed with their advertising skills back in the day. And it's long. It was probably a 4x6. It was a big sheet.
All right. I don't know how well you can see this, but
Here,
see,
solo. There you go.
I might go here and do this a little. So okay, I'm gonna try to do this. So right here's their house. Right here, you see the house right here, and you see right here behind their house, and in this backyard, he's finding all these bottles. You see right there, Caney Bottling Works.
Can you still see the foundation there, or is it totally
That garage is still there.
Oh wow!
That garage and that house are both exist. They live in it, and that building is there. And he finds
cool.
bottles all in this area, right in here, and all around. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
What year is that map?
This map is 1917. Yep, 1917. So, fix myself here. Yep, 1917. And I sent him a picture of that, and he's all like, "Oh, that makes sense."
That's
yeah,
cool.
here in that same map. I don't know. You might blow me up again. I'll show you.
Yeah.
So this is where
has he ever detected it out there?
I detected it on the front. Okay, here's that spot where we were. You were the sidewalk. You were walking along here and found that Rosie. We're talking about that schoolhouse.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You see right there? I've seen a picture. I'll have to look it up. But there's that bell tower.
Mm-hmm.
That bell tower by the old picture. This is the front of the school. So this would be east. This would be west.
I figured the front of school was
north. Nope. It is on the east side. This would be the north, and this would be south. And south is where you found that coin along the sidewalk here.
So that front end of the school is on a different property line.
That front end of that school is where them two new houses are.
Yeah. I figured it'd be the other way around because it looked like the
I know that's what I would have thought too, until I found an old picture of the schoolhouse. So I'm like, nope, we're all wrong. So I'll do the layout here. I can bring you right to it. So
yeah, you can see the square.
You can see the square right here. Yeah. All right, so right here is the front of that school, which is right in the backyard area of that new house.
Man, you need to get permission.
Yeah,
you need to get permission on that. Yeah, because we hit the backside pretty good and we didn't really find anything.
Yeah, we hit it right in here, so there probably wasn't that much back here, and you hit that side. I almost want to come back in this lot and get real close right here and detect, since I know where it is. Yeah, because there's that sidewalk you found that coin on. You can see it right there. So,
that was early 50s Rosie, which I was kind of shocked. It was only like half an inch down. Yeah, it wasn't very deep at all. Because I gave you the first target, high conductor target, and it was like, man, that sounds pretty good. And it was there's a clad dime, and then probably 3 feet later, I pull out that Rosie.
Yeah. So.
I promise I had like a needle shoe somewhere.
Okay.
Just can't find it.
So other than that, you working on any more permissions or?
Yeah, I got some in Independence, and Carl's supposed to be finding out about that schoolhouse. That schoolhouse and the other schoolhouse, and I got some other stuff. We got another guy, a gentleman, a friend of Carl's, working on a big group hunt. that'll be over over by Elgin. 2 schoolhouses and a couple other things.
Yeah, Chris, it's still cool when you pull out those old bottles that you don't know or never even heard of the brand name, and then you have to do your research on it. I mean, it's such a thrill and a treat. I mean, so Frank, he's probably pulled out hundreds of different brands of bottles over his bottle digging career, and man, he can probably tell you what goes to what without even a brand being on it. He can probably just tell by the color, the shape. Hey, this goes to such and such doctor's office or whatever. And I'm still I when it comes to bottles, there's not a whole lot of dumps that I really know of. So it's kind of like if we stumble upon one detecting, then heck yeah, I want to dig for a little bit and see what I can pull out. But it's kind of hard to find a good bottle dump around here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unless you're like your buddy and you're right next to an old bottling business or store like in my backyard.
Right.
So you got a permission in Indy. I got a permission in Indy this weekend I'm going to hit.
That's kind of my plan, is to hit over that one on this weekend too. That block pretty much.
A whole city. You're going to be busy for like weeks, dude. Especially with the ground having a lot of moisture in it. You're going to have a blast. I think we got...
Hope to find some silver, man. I'm on a kind of a silver. What was me? I was telling John the other night on a dry run on silver.
Yeah, I can't remember when I found. At least a few weeks ago. I know that cold front really kind of put a damper on things.
Right.
We've been wanting to go down to Missouri and do some hunting, but we haven't really had the chance to get down there yet. And
right,
we had it a few. We went to Missouri a few times at the beginning of winter, but we haven't really done anything since December, I think.
Right.
So I'm kind of itching to go back out there. Although I'm starting to get stocked up on permissions for spring. So we got a couple Saturday, and then we got the one in Independence Sunday. And then after that, I think we might. I heard it's going to be nice. Hopefully it is, and it actually holds up. I think we're going to do some magnet fishing in a couple weeks.
Yeah, the way the weather's tracking, and I hope they're right, it's going to be really, really super nice in the next couple weekends. But we'll see. Weatherman's lied before.
All right.
Throwing a joke about, I was telling her, I said, yeah, look, we're paying all this money we got our heater fixed. And now watch, we won't need it much. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Pay out $400 something to get this heater fixed, and now I ain't gonna probably have to use it. But that circuit board
over.
Yeah.
So do you get any more mail call, or is that it?
Nah, that's all I had. My little deal for the legend and the coin.
I did get some mail, but it's not really to show off. It's kind of leading into our next subject. So I got the flyer for the next hunt that's going on in April. It's our first one that actually came in the mail. I got one that I got off of the internet, and that one is in May. But this one is the Three Forks Treasure Hunters in Pryor, Oklahoma. If you're interested in that one.
That sounds interesting. What I've read on that and looked on you remember I showed the online thing of it, but what I read of it, it looked pretty interesting.
So they just switched over to a different facility in Pryor, Oklahoma. They were doing it just south of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Kellyville. Since they switched over to the one in Pryor, Of course, when you switch over to a new, fresh location, there's going to be a lot of trash. So the first time out there was kind of, but it was understandable. The second
Right.
year, they had trash buckets out there just in case you pulled out some extra trash, but it was a lot better. Basically, that first time around, basically we cleaned out quite a bit of trashy areas. So the facility alone, dude, it is such a gorgeous facility out there. Pryor, Oklahoma, it's a nice sized town, probably 20,000 maybe. It's not terribly big, and it's kind of easy to go through. I think it's about
Yeah.
20. I think it
I,
should be
you know
about
what?
the same. Go ahead.
Look that up.
Do what?
I'm gonna look that up.
Okay, yeah. It shouldn't be that. Yeah, Alan, show Alan. I think Kellyville and Pryor are done by two separate. Yes, Alan, you are correct. So, but they used to be at the same place. The Indian Territory and Three Forks, they used to do both their hunts in Kellyville, one in April and one in May. When I was a kid, Three Forks used to have one in April and in October. I don't think they do that anymore. I think they just do their one in early spring, but they switch over to Pryor. Now, the Indian Territory, that's the one, they just stayed there in Kellyville.
Almost 10,000 people according to Wikipedia.
Wow, it's a lot smaller than I thought. So, yeah, it's easy to get to from us. I love the facility. We usually just get a hotel room, and there's some nice ones out there. I'm ready for that one. Plus, it's on our birthday weekend, so we enjoy that one. Pryor, Oklahoma. That's at the end of April, and then I got the flyer on my phone for the Topeka treasure hunt, and that is one that I plan on doing all their hunts. I was very impressed with theirs last year. And then the week after that, we got the Kellyville one, Indian Territory hunt, which I'm not sure what I'll do. I might do the night hunt and the main hunt. We usually go camping out there.
Coffeyville is almost 9,000, so it's a little bit bigger in Coffeyville. Still pretty good sized town.
Bigger. It seems bigger driving through.
Right. Well, about 10,000 more people, but I'm just saying, you go off size of a town that we know, we're familiar with in this area, Coffeyville, and it's still pretty good sized town. Bigger than the towns we live in.
Oh yeah, we're like little baby towns compared to those.
And Coffeyville has motels and stuff, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I'm still waiting for the Nebraska hunt. They had a little teaser come out, but I haven't seen officially. I'm waiting for these schedules to actually come out so I can schedule my vacation.
Right. Ain't it still kind of a little early though?
I think that one's in June. So we got June, middle of June for that one, and then we got two in May, and of course the one in April.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe they're just trying to finalize their flyers and stuff. That's why I was saying maybe it might still be a little early for them to put out their flyers.
Yeah.
That's why I made that comment. I just think it was maybe they're finalizing some of the stuff on their flyers and everything like that.
Hey Charlie, what's up, buddy? You when are you leaving for California, buddy? I couldn't remember when you said that. It was next week or the week after? It was soon.
Sorry, I shut my stuff off. I'm trying to eat food while I'm talking.
next week. Nice, buddy. And James, I'm watching the radar. It looks like you guys are in for a little rough weather. Extremely. I think it's supposed to start in around southeast Kansas and then really hammer you guys. I think either next week or the week after.
What kind of weather is that? Snow or storms?
Like thunderstorms, tornadoes,
It's getting that time of year.
teddy bears.
Whirly
Can be everywhere.
birds.
Oh yeah, that part of Missouri is supposed to be getting hammered, according to the radar. Future radar. It might miss us, or it's going to start over here, but it's not looking good over there.
The way it's been going the last couple of years, them big stuff, it forms over the top of us and hits somewhere else.
Yeah, they usually start and end on the other side. Yeah, Charlie, I can't remember what we got back there, but they're not all mine. Some are my brother's, some were mine, some are my dad's, and then we got the kids as metal detectors. But we've also gotten rid of quite a few of them too. We're kind of like hoarders when it comes to detectors.
Right?
Got to collect them all.
I thought you said that was your brother's mentality. Got to have them all.
You got to have them. Yeah, it is. He says it all the time. I'm trying to convince him. Man, we only need 3. I got my field detector that I like to use for relic hunting, and then I have mine that I use for permissions in parks, and then I would like to have a designated just water detector, which I'm really interested in Garrett now with their hopefully new AT series. Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, we're always kind of prepared for tornado season.
Oh, yeah. Been around it all my life.
We're so used to it down here. Just when we start seeing stuff fly around, then we kind of find shelter. Other than that, we're outside looking.
Don't go there. I know you get out there with your shotgun and your American flag.
I do.
I grab a camcorder and go, look at that tornado.
Until I actually see it. And all right, time to go in.
When the neighbor's next door's house goes up and down off the ground at least once or twice, then it's time to hit shelter.
Alan got scammed the other day, ordered flowers and candy online for the wife, and got a metal detector in the mail instead. Beware of that is so funny. I love it.
Yeah, that'd be my story too, and I'd be sticking to it. Man, they send me the wrong stuff. These are not flowers and chocolate.
PA, so you just got the Xterra Pro? But you want to upgrade to the Nox 800? I don't know. For our region, the 800 and 900 is, I don't know. We really don't need that. I prefer the 600 to the 700 over here.
Well, you know my opinion of the Xterra. It's an okay machine, but
it's a fun machine. I mean, we have one. Actually, in 140 more subs, I'm giving away a Xterra Pro. When I did my 300 subscriber, I did a little voting deal, and it was between that and the new Simplex, and that just everyone wanted the Xterra Pro, but it literally just came out and there was a lot of hype on it.
It's an okay machine. It's just it is not as much as they claimed it was gonna be. How about that? We'll leave it there.
But we haven't tried it on the beach either, dude.
Right.
Right,
and then that might be where it shines. But I'm just saying on our soil, and I don't know. I've ran mine so much. I ran that one I had so much, and it was okay machine, but I did see a lot of errors in certain things. So versus I don't know. And then again, I'm comparing it to my Legend, and there ain't very much that it's let me down on. So
I know playing with it. So I do a lot of relic hunting in iron. So it was really having issues, just like the Manicore when it came out. It was having a lot of issues in those iron fields. But that patch came out and it dramatically helped it. The Xterra Pro, I heard they were going to have a update for that issue because they know what's happening with it.
Right, and I heard the same thing. And then I watched a live event or a deal from one of the head people of it, and they said that at the current point in time that they seen no need to do one at the moment, and that's kind of what deterred me off of it. Like, yeah, they realized it, but they didn't see a need for an update right now. I guess it was basically more or less, not in the same words, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So PA, you already ordered the 800? You're just waiting on it? I mean, it's a fun machine. I had the 600 and really, really enjoyed the Equinox. I ended up trading. I sold it. Yeah, I sold it to a buddy at work. He wanted to get into the hobby. And I was like, hey man, this is a great machine right here. I sold it to him for pretty cheap. But I traded the F19, which I missed. My brother had the F19. We really enjoyed that machine. We traded that, a Simplex, and I think an old like Ace 200 for that Equinox 600, and it had some add-ons with it. Yeah, Martin had some luck with the Xterra, and we found quite a bit of stuff with our Xterra. I just prefer when I go. Since I'm a relic hunter, I prefer taking one of the other machines. But yeah, we still have our Xterra. And we use it quite a bit. It's one of the backup machines that we take with us.
Right.
But we usually take one of the so when we do some water hunts, we'll take the ATs. Of course, the Fisher's dad's, we got a whites detector that it's just a wall hanger now. And then the Apex right here is a buddy of ours. He wants us to test out. And then I got the Voyager right there. It's one of the kids'. We got.
I'm surprised he hadn't took the Legend into some water hunting.
I haven't, not yet. When we do some lake hunting, I might take one of them. Probably one of the small coil. We've got the
but I'm just saying what is the water, the waterproofness of it.
Yeah,
it would do good. I mean, I've never. Well, actually, I have mine in a little bit of water. I've not ran real deep, but yeah, I've ran my coil in probably 4 or 5 inches of water. But
Martin, you take your Xterra in the water, or you just regular field hunting, wood hunting?
You're sitting there all talking about this. I'll tell you what. I'm very happily impressed with this.
The Nocta Banana. I want to try it, but since I have so many pinpointers, I just can't purchase one right now.
Okay, so I got mine at Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Got this right at Christmas, right? I have not charged this yet.
No joke.
I have not charged this yet. And I've ran it all through the detective, me and John, which ain't had been a whole long. And look at that. It still has 3 bars.
Dude, what is the battery life on that thing?
Come on. I'll tell you what, it's stupid. Stupid crazy, because I tell you what, I've been running it all along and I have not charged it yet since the charge I've had on it. Oh, do I have the book? Well, wait, it might be on the box. Maybe. I got the paperwork somewhere around here. You know, I'm bad. I got one spot somewhere, and I got the boxes. I have the paperwork for it. Now I got to remember where I put it. You know what? I'm gonna have to look that up. I thought I had paperwork handy, and I don't think I did.
It's all right. I'll look it up. We got about 4 minutes left. I'm gonna go over the prizes for today.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you. You might as well.
A few minutes left. So I got 3 prizes for tonight's winner. So I got a States Quarter, 2005 Kansas In God We Rust. Now this one, there's 3 types of In God We Rust. We got there's a partial one, there's a faded one, and then there's the absolutely just rust. The tea is completely gone. We do have ones that are rust only. This one right here is the faded tea. Still In God We Rust. It's still categorized as that, but it's not worth as much as the original rust. So still cool quarter. I think ours is worth $75. And then our second prize is let's see if you can see it, 1971 S. It's not a double die, unfortunately. If it was a double die,
oh shit,
it'd be worth quite a bit.
Oh,
This one it's valued higher than a penny, but it's one of those key dates. It's not a proof. Unfortunately, I think proof for this one is $18 to $20. I think this one's probably just a few dollars, but still awesome to add to your collection. And then I got some foreign money.
Man, it sounds like I need to get in on this draw.
Yeah, get your hashtag in, buddy.
Oh,
get your hashtag.
Funny money. I love that. Funny money.
Funny money. I think I got 13 entries.
That's why I like cracking the joke on that. The foreign money, the funny money.
Funny money.
Funny money.
I got quite a bit of bills. PA, yeah, it's all about testing your machine out in different mineralization, dirty sand, iron fields. I have mine set up for relic hunting, so when I'm out in the field doing Civil War sites, I like to dig up lead. Unfortunately, I set my everything up to where the tones and everything, when I pick up lead, it's really high, like it's loud. Unfortunately, your pull tabs and everything like that will sound just like that. So at the parks, I usually ignore certain VDIs, certain sounds. It's just a lot of practice. But you'll get the hang of it once you start testing out in different sites and different locations, and you get the feel of it. I like running my machine at a 5-tone. That is probably the easiest to learn, in my opinion, because you can change your thresholds easily to certain metals, and it's just, to me, it's a lot easier to learn than like a 2-tone or a 3-tone. But I do like that pitch program on the dais. All right, it's 1 hour, guys. Get the hashtag TVMD. And I think Tim needs to go like within. You have that meeting in about 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, do it soon, and I got something for you too. So
Okay.
we're gonna double squeeze this. We're gonna have to pull it.
All right, 14 entries. I'm gonna go ahead and do the drawing, and then we'll get to yours, and then we'll get off here so you go to that meeting.
Yep. See what's going on with that. Yes, sir.
3, 2. Let me get this full screen. You gotta be joking. Oh shoot.
That's freaking crazy.
That's fun. You better give out a nice prize.
I am giving out a nice prize. Hold on.
That's funny. Let me yeah.
One last.
Everyone's rigged. It's rigged. You better
No, it's not rigged. And the funny thing is I don't ever win anything. That's pretty much the truth.
That's funny.
Oh, I got one. I got one for everybody. All right, I got my last thing here. I had to do some digging real quick to get around to it. All right, this is where we're going with. We're going with a nice. I think my stuff's lagging on the screen. A nice little $2 bill. It's Series 1976. We're gonna go with date's a little worn off of it. Still a pretty nice looking Standing Liberty quarter here. And also gonna give away a nice pretty 1904. My stuff is not Indian head penny. And to top off all to go with it, a nice Caney Valley bumper sticker.
Heck yeah.
I need to make me some smaller stickers. That's what I got right now. I need to design a smaller one. I need to make a round one like you got, a small one.
Yeah, I need to get some more made up. But we do got some Tri-Valley rags as a backup stockpile.
Yeah, I need. Like I said, I want to like the ones you gave away. I think it was during the the tractor thing last year, the little round ones. I need to make some of them for mine. I got a place where I can make them locally, and then there's a place online too. But I don't know. I might help the local guy out. I think his per sticker might have been 15 cents more than online.
Yeah.
But I might help the guy out and support the local.
All right. We got 6 entries. Get the hashtag CVMD. Make them pretty easy. Tri-Valley and Caney Valley.
Then my email's right there below my name. So whoever wins I could shoot me an email. Just something in the header, Caney Valley prize winner or something like that. So it sticks out in my email. That way I could get it shipped out.
All right. Run this in about a minute. It leaves you 10 minutes to get to your meeting.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm never.
Yeah, I got 10 entries.
Yep. They're you got 10. It says we've got, according to the thing, says we got 15 watchers. Hello.
Yeah, I've seen 15. Hey, NorCal.
Get your hashtag in.
Yeah, hashtag CVMD. He has a really nice little prizes going out. Can I get on this one?
Go for it.
No, I'm just joking. People will be like really upset if I won. Frank, CVMD now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, we got 12 now. Yeah,
Yep. 12 watch or 16 watching, 12 entries so far. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. About 15 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going so you can get out of here.
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
1. Pull.
Metal detecting adventure.
Adventures.
Nice. So, metal detecting adventure, please email Tim Caney Valley. His email is right there at
Right. Yep. Right there.
Smith0508@gmail.com. Address, all the, you know the routine. So,
Yep.
and he'll get that sent out to you. Yours, Tim, I'll just this weekend, I guess. I still got your wife's winnings.
Right. I can't get over that. She's sitting there watching it. She's like, I can't believe that. I don't ever win anything. I said, right? That's me. I don't ever win. And the only time I won something out of a life, it was because someone was pulling my leg and it's like, come on, Tim, you need to do a giveaway too. How did that work?
All right, guys.
I still laugh about that one.
That is pretty funny.
Yes,
Hey, go get your shoes on. We gotta go.
You have a safe trip to your meeting.
Yep.
I guess, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how that goes tonight. It's gonna be interesting. It's not usually bad. It's just what they're yeah. Anyways,
I hear you.
You know how how politics.
Oh yeah,
Politics.
most definitely.
Politics.
Most definitely. All right, guys, have a great one. See you next week. Same as this time, the last time, the time before. We always have a
same
giveaway.
place, same time. Till next week, folks.
All right, guys. Later.